Yeah. Now this video is inspired by two chosen ones. Actually three. That is including me. Now I'm sad. Now two chosen ones that are on this page. Now the first one is Young Rich. Young Rich says, "Hello, Alula, my friend. I always feel bad energy when I'm around this one certain family member. Whenever I walk past there or I'm standing near them, I feel it," he says. "I don't know how to explain, but it feels evil. I feel some kind of tension. I feel like they hate me. And when I'm doing things related to my purpose near them or in front of them, I feel the bad energy 100 times more. Then it's like all hell break loose," he says. When this happens, it actually scares me, bro, because I feel it so intensely. I feel like they want to harm me in some way, to be honest. What is this? Why does it happen? Do they feel the same, or it's just me? Thank you for answering. Well, Rich, let me share my story with you also. Now I'm sad. Now, I grew up with a certain family member that, made me feel the same way as you did. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you now, it wasn't until I finally really closed that door, closed that chapter, basically told him never to return to my space again. It wasn't until then things began to turn around for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's another comment over here from Beneficial Frequencies. Beneficial Frequencies, I think your name is Amanda. By the way, I watched one of your videos, you know what I'm saying? And I sent you an email, actually, that's a while back, about the things you're talking about. It resonated with me so much. And let me just say, God bless you. Now, Beneficial Frequency says, "I have 0 friends and only one family member left in my life. Detached from all other family, detached from all other family, toxic as fuck. Our family moved away, and it was the best decision. It was the best decision I ever made. Depression left me. I'm thriving. It was the people around me that are keeping me locked in the lower frequencies. I'm free. I'm pouring all that energy into myself. My connection to the Most High is all I need. I write. I'm a creative. I work out. Take myself shopping to lunch. Go to nature. I'm having a wonderful time." You know what I'm saying? Rich, there's your answer. You know what I'm saying? Now, your comment or what you said got me thinking. And let me tell you now, when chosen ones arrive in this 3-dimensional world, we arrive with what we call spiritual handles. You know what I'm saying? And let me share with you how to defeat them, actually. You know what I'm saying? Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Chosens, if you haven't subscribed by now, you're missing out. Check me out on Insta at Awaken the Ego. The link is on the channel. Guys, I'm back with another video, and today I want to be serious actually, because this is a serious topic. You know what I'm saying? Now this video is inspired by one of the chosen ones that is on this page. Actually, two of them: Beneficial Frequencies and Young Rich. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you guys, you spoke on a very, very important subject. Now, one of the part of the reason why that is, guys, we've established that for every good there's bad. For every positivity there's negativity. You know what I mean? That is the way of nature. You know what I'm saying? When chosen ones come to this world, you know what I'm saying? Now, because chosen ones are divine, you know, and not negative spirit or evil spirit follows them all the way to this world. You follow what I'm saying? You know, now this spirit usually manifests, you know, within your family, somebody that is so close to you. And this is a spiritual thing, guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, the biggest challenge for the chosen ones when we come to this world is two. Now, the first one is the trauma that we face. Now, we got to win that trauma. And that is us versus us. And now there's another battle. Another battle is us versus the bad spirit that is around us, guys. You know what I'm saying? These people are called spiritual handlers. Let me tell you now, anybody who's anything will most definitely encounter these people in their lives in one way or the other, guys. If this person or this kind of spirit does not manifest in the family member, then it will manifest in somebody that will meet in their lives. This is a spirit that was sent against you in order for you to be brought down, chosen. This is a spirit that was sent against you in order for this elevation to stop. This is the spirit that was sent against you in order for you to not remember who you are. That's why I say this is a serious subject, guys. You know what I mean? First of all, let's talk about how this spiritual, how is this your spiritual handle, spiritually speaking, affect you? You know what I mean? And want to stop your elevation. First thing first is like whenever they come around, your energy drops to your lowest. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, like I grew up with this, a cousin of mine. You know what I'm saying? Now, whenever this person used to come to my house, guys, it's like a bad energy has entered my surrounding. It's like I feel like my lower self. My confidence goes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I start thinking about negative things when I'm around this person. It's like my whole demeanor changes. You know what I'm saying? This was a struggle that I was struggling with this spirit for a long time, actually, in my younger years. Partly when I didn't have a confidence to really begin to close doors on people that were irritating me, guys. That's the thing, guys. When like you have not awakened, when you're not your own yet, you don't have confidence, guys, because you're still living with that fear frequency. You don't have the confidence to come out and tell these people not to be in your circle ever again. You know what I mean? This only happens when you Guys, when you begin to grow spiritually, when fear begin to leave you, this is when you finally have the courage to start cutting people out of your life, guys. You know, how does this entities or this spiritual handler of yours affect you, chosen one? You know, it affects how you are when you're around them or after you just met them. Again, going back to your energy dropping to your lowest point. They bring nothing but negativity to you guys. Bad news, boys. You know what I mean? The funny thing about these people is like, because since like, especially for people in your family, whatever, since they used to know you from a young age, they know the best of you, wish them, you know what I'm saying? Because you got that power of a living father within you. But they also know the worst of you because you have not become your own yet at that time. Since they know the worst of you, now they always bring this thing up to shame you. You know what I mean? There's certain things that I did, man. This certain family member, whenever we used to have a discussion, he will like bring that kind of thing up, just try to shame me. And then whenever that happens, I would notice my energy dropping. And now I have to do all this work to really lift myself out of this state again. And guess what? Like whenever I'm living in that state, it's like I feel like not free. I feel like there's heaviness within me, where therefore I cannot do what I do in a way that I was supposed to do. This is what I mean by spiritual handlers, guys. Now, some of you, if you don't encounter these people as a family member or as friends, chosen one, you're gonna encounter this one in the form of a Jezebel, like a spouse, whether it's male or female. Understand what this is, guys. This is a spirit. This is nothing about gender or race or anything. This is a spiritual battle right here. And it can manifest in any flesh, like any, you know what I'm saying? And now your spouse, if your spouse is a spiritual handler of yours, chosen, get ready for hell in your life, man. Get ready for hell in your life, woman, if your husband is. Seriously speaking, your spiritual handler. And the funny thing about these spiritual handlers, guys, they know your weakness. Understand what this is, guys. This is a spiritual battle. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to on the form of your spouse, now this spouse, guys, of yours will look so attractive, will make you so weak in our presence or his presence that it becomes like a spiritual curse that you are trapped in. You know what I'm saying? Guys, let's talk about handling them. Let me tell you now, man, that morning in April was a few years back, around 4 or 5 years back. I remember it because it was in April. Now this person came to my house in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Now this is after I had told him not to come back here again because you're nothing but negative energy. And now he's trying to come back to, you know, like saying sorry, this and that. That is when I stood up and said, nope, this is not happening again. Because you bring nothing but bad energy. And I finally stood my ground and I said, from now on, you're not welcome here anymore. By the way, that was the hardest decision I ever made because this person is like, I grew up with this person, like this person knows my stories, like there's so much history here. You know what I mean? By the way, I've been talking to a few of you chosen ones on Instagram, know what I'm saying? And it's wonderful, really. You know, and a lot of you struggle with this. You mentioned, you know, the fact that, like, The hardest part of your elevation is to close doors on your own life. And this is including people that you used to know. This is the important part of elevation. And this is the hardest part of elevation also. Seriously speaking, guys. Now, in my experience, if you don't clear your circle of these bad spirits, this most definitely will stop your elevation. There's no question about it. Because these your spiritual handlers will make you live in your lowest energy continuously as long as they're around you. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why many of you who have this problem, you feel so powerless when you are in the presence of those people. You know what I mean? It's like, let me share this story and I'll close this video with this last story. And this is, now there was this time that I was invited to this like big like gathering place a few years ago. And I was there, you know, socializing, mingling with all these beautiful women, like a lot of people from my country, this and that. And then this other person that I'm speaking about also arrived at this party. And I began to feel so powerless now because of the awkwardness that was there. Oh yeah, another thing I want to say to you guys is that, oh yeah, today I walked all the way. This is such a like interesting subject, yeah. You know what I was gonna say? Guys, these spiritual attacks will make you powerless. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say was that this like spiritual handlers of yours, because they're awkward people, they bring awkwardness to you because like spiritual, like guys, like spiritual thing is like, no, let me rephrase it this way. You know what I mean? Like if I'm feeling a certain emotion, guys, that like my vibration in that area or that energy of mine will also transfer to like another person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like when that person is like, when people are awkward around you, you also begin to feel awkward. You know what I'm saying? That's why we say birds of the same feather flock together, chosens. And the best thing to do, guys, is just do yourself a favor and clear yourself or clear your circle out of this bad spirit. Otherwise, it will begin to affect you and your life, guys. And will be the hardest thing and also will be the best thing you ever did. Oh, look at Maple City from here, y'all. Yeah. Chosen ones arrive with spiritual handling and how to handle them. See you guys. Bye.